What's good, yo?
Biggest game yet from the Iowa Lottery. Win cash plus.
Hello, my dear friends. Well, here I am on record at last. And it feels so wonderful to be here with you on my first album. I'm so happy and lucky me. I'm just on my way, living every day. I don't worry not to bring things that bother you. Never bother
me. Living in the sunlight.
Never bother me. I feel happy and fine. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having it out when I'm fine. Having got a lot, I don't need a lot. Coffee's only a dime. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Just take it from me, I'm just as free as any dog. I do what I like, just what I like, and how I love it. I'm right here to stay where I want to stay. I'll be right in my mind. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Just like from me, I'm just as free as any dog. I do what I like, just what I like, and how I love it. I'm right here to stay when I'm old and gray. I'll be right in my prime. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Oh, isn't this a lovely band? And what a...
It's $10 Tuesdays at KFC. Every Tuesday, grab 8 pieces of hot, juicy Kentucky.
This is you, and this is your first hunch of the season.
It's parlay time.
With FanDuel, a 3-week free trial of NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV will give you many more.
Buffalo. It's Broncos time. I take the over.
And you can easily act on whichever one speaks to you.
Eagles, Browns, Broncos, Bills, they all...
And make every moment more.
New customers bet $5, get $200 in bonus bets. Plus, every customer gets a 3-week free trial of
Yo, good morning,
NFL
man.
Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV. Only from FanDuel.
Good afternoon or morning, whatever. I'm a rock bender. Damn, bro, you just gonna leave me alone? You're the only one. What about the others? You have to wait for the others. Been live for 4 minutes and 44 seconds, brother.
Just where I'm
'cause it makes me feel like I'm a man. When I put a spike into my vein, and I tell you things aren't quite the same. When I rush in my run, and I feel just like Jesus' son. And I guess I just don't know. And I guess that I just don't know. Don't know just where I'm going. But hey, what's up, J-Rock? Gonna try for the kingdom if I can, 'cause it makes me feel like I'm a man. When I put a spike into my vein, and I tell you things aren't quite the same. When I'm rushing on my blood, and I feel just like Jesus' son. And I guess I just don't know. And I guess I just don't know. Big decision. Alright, I'm not fucking around, dude. I'm sedated a little bit. Gonna try to nullify my life, 'cause when the blood begins to flow, when it shoots down the dropper's neck, when I'm losing it on death. Look alive, here, you guys, all you sweet girls and all your sweet talk, you can all take a walk, and I guess I just don't know, and I guess that I just don't know. I was gonna give this to my cousin. He's an artist. I'm gonna tell him this is a canvas for your art. It's a cube. But if you open it, it has other designs in it. So he could draw on this something, you know? And then as you open it, he could draw something else, like 4 more canvases, custom art cube. I'm gonna give it to him as a gift. I'm gonna tell him to give it back though when he's done. I'm gonna sell it. Because I don't like this one. It just looks like it's printed. Orlando? Are you Orlando John, bro? Oh, God. As long as you ain't on no weird stuff, man. been to Orlando, you know? You know, I've been to Orlando. Hey, J-Roth or John, you know my old channel, or not my old channel, you know, when I was a kid, I went to Orlando, and we waited like a good hefty 8 hours. We went in the morning. We went to look at some kind of like rocket from NASA go off, and then they said they wouldn't even do it, like because the weather wasn't right for it, you know. So like we never even saw the rocket go off, dude, which makes me think space is fake. I'm now a conspiracy theorist. I'm a conspiratorialist. I'm a conspirator. I'm a I'm a contortionist. Conspiratortionist. I can't speak, bro. I think it's this thing I'm on. For real. It's fucked me, dude. Mixing it with bad amounts of toxins. It's fucked my slurring my speech. Maybe I can make like a mumble rap. Weston came on here, you know? J-Roff. I don't know what's up with that boy. I don't know what's up with that kid. I don't really follow him, you know? But he follows me, so... And his fans follow me. He has fans, dude. But I don't think C Media likes me.
A CRM shouldn't weigh your butt.
He was like, Iowalks, he made a post. He's like, Iowalks deleted, Iowalks privatized all of his lives. He might as well just delete his channel now. So like, but I didn't just privatize them. I literally wiped probably like 5 terabytes worth of Iowalk content, dude. And then I downloaded it onto a SSD card. I call it the Iowalks time capsule, and I got it downloaded into another hard drive. So like I need to duplicate it. So I got so much. I didn't download the live streams, but I got everything on like a SanDisk. Because I'm ready for just my channel to get terminated, dude, for no reason. Like something this little. Like it could be little. I'm ready for it. At least the data is there, you know? I can get the videos back. I could just plug that thing into my iPhone, and it will just, I could just surf through all the videos I've ever made on private, on, it took a while. It took like 2 days to download, but it was only like, it wasn't that much. I think it's because I downloaded something weird, like comments. Also, I downloaded comments. I downloaded like a playlist of mine, like liked videos, which was 5,000 liked videos. But it wasn't that much data, surprisingly. It didn't even like hit 1 terabyte. Where is he? Where is he? Because he got put in like a rehab or something? That's what I heard. I wonder, I bet they're gonna just put him on something, man. It's sad. Crazy. It's not I don't know nothing about him, but man, I know a lot of people that get put in bad situations like that when they were kids. Mostly people that smoke pot, though, you know? Like in their parent or... Did he really? Wow. Yeah, see, people that I, like, grew up with were just a bunch of juggies, you know? I had one kid that would always... He got sent away over and over again for not going to school and stuff. And it actually made him crazy, man. It went from a normal kid to not a normal kid just by being in places for correction. You know? I seen some fucked up shit, John. Like my one friend would sneak razor blades into the mental hospital. He'd get his razor blade in there somehow, or like I don't know how he would do it, but like his fucking whole body was scars. He said it's better than feeling nothing. That's what he told me. He said every time he would slice his leg open, it was the only time he felt alive. And that's fucked up to hear as like a little kid that's like 16 years old. Another 16-year-old kid? Another 16-year-old kid saying that, bro, to you? And then seeing that shit on another kid and trying to understand what's going on? It's just like, you really, it's almost like you're being told a song that you can't like understand yet. Like it's almost like my friend told me something that I couldn't understand because I couldn't put myself in his shoes, you know? So it's almost like listening to like a song about sex when you're 8 years old and you're like, this is a good song. This is a good song. Yeah, that's exactly, man. That's the problem, man. People think it's the fucking kids' problem when it's the degenerate fucking society we live in, you know? Degenerate fucking society, bro, full of fucking drunks and shit, man. And then they got the nerve to fucking treat the symptom. And that's what makes the Joker, bro. Like, look at the fucking Joker. Yeah, fuck that, bro. You know, there's a strange invite to go to Russia. A lot of people probably will, actually, dude. I'm trying to find how the Joker, like, I know the Joker was made by shit like this, though, man. Like he says, bro.
I helped you. You helped me by erasing my mind what unfaded memories I had.
This shit's crazy if you think about it, though, man.
You left me in a black hole of rage and confusion. Without the medicine you practice, Dr. Quinzel.
What are you gonna do? You gonna kill me, Mr. J?
What? Oh, I'm not gonna kill you.
It's the definition of psychosis,
I'm just gonna
bro.
hurt you. Really, really bad.
You think so?
I've never
I
experienced
can take it.
true scary craziness until they tried to treat me for stuff, dude. And I'll tell you what, bro. Like, I still don't know if I agree on it, completely, but at least I'm content.
I wouldn't want you to break those perfect porcelain cat teeth with the juice.
So, like, that ain't it.
She was assigned to the clown himself, Dr. Quinzel. And I live for these moments with you. What do you got?
That's your kitty.
So thoughtful.
She thought she was curing him, but she was falling in love.
There is something you could do for me, Doctor.
Anything. I mean, yeah.
I need a machine gun.
A machine.
That's why they sent me. That's why they sent me and made me unstable, is because I made a threat like that when I was in there, and actually a couple times I told this one nurse, like, and she didn't even tell on me. She just looked at me and smiled, and I just walked away. And I told her, it's like, I'm gonna need, like, I was like, I made a riddle for her. I was like, roses are red, violets are blue. Are roses are red, violets are something, and it was about her shoes. And then I flipped it over, and I was like, Xanax question mark. And she just passed the paper back and smiled, and I took it, and she didn't tell on me, otherwise I would have gotten in trouble for that. But I don't know if they knew. But then I made a threat on a couple people, and a lot of people actually, and they put me away. But I will tell you, that thought of them changing the symptom of their fucking shit society that we live in, you know what I'm saying, is going to be the death of America. We're going to let it decay, but that's not going to happen. They say God's going to step in. It's not God. It's the fucking Joker, bro. It's the fucking evil in us, dude. Like, you can only throw a child in the pool so many times and let him drown before fucking he starts swimming. And then once he starts swimming better than you, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get fucking drug under. That's what's going to happen to you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get drugged the fuck under. And you're going to keep treating the symptom. And you're going to make a duality. That's what people are going to do. They're going to make a duality in a superior race, you know what I'm saying, of human. You know what I'm saying? Because the energy in me is, I can't even get fucking fat, dude. I can't even get fucking fat. I can go up there and eat everything in my fucking fridge, dude. It don't matter, dude. It'll just boost my energy, dude. Like, you're talking about mania. When I was crazy, I couldn't get any fat. You know what I'm saying? And I had like a belief, not a belief, but I knew something. I knew something, right? And that's the scary thing about it, right? And if they try to suppress me and call me delusional at times when I was producing major energy. And they say the energy created is a delusion. I said, I'm not seeing anything. I'm seeing real life. I'm harnessing my energy. I'm writing lyrics, that makes sense to me on a metaphysical level, like something fell off the shelf is basically an originality proposal. That's like saying like something fell off the shelf. Like, it's like saying like like an action figure, you know, just landed on like an angel just came down, dude. Like, and then like from red to orange, that's like the energy eventually dying like a sun. I don't know if from red to orange is what it really means. It's more like chasing something. It's like chasing, I don't know. A lot of people feel like the presence of these things around them, but that's a place where I go, man. I know it's a place where I go. So if anything, they're fucking scared, bro. They're fucking scared because I can formulate ways to make a rock skip better than anyone, you know? Like talk about like they don't want me. They don't want people like that can formulate a way to do things effectively with the resources they are given. Like, could you imagine a bunch of me? Like, I couldn't imagine a bunch of me. You can't imagine a bunch of me. Imagine a bunch of you. What would that look like? Would it be good for society or would it be bad? You know what I'm saying? Because I guarantee they wouldn't be able to fucking control me, dude. They wouldn't. They would have to ankle bracelet every single one of us, dude. Every fucking single one of us. First of all, we have religion. A confirmation to something that I experienced was a near death out of nowhere, bro. I don't know if it's genetic. I don't know if it's from bad health. But if it is genetic and I have a genetic glitch in me that makes me experience myself through an an actual like different lens, it's a radical thing, bro. Like it's not like you just come back to earth and be like, "Oh, like I just saw like a cool dream. It was like I saw everything deconstruct in front of me. It was a really weird dream. I remember everything and then like this weird thing that felt like an alien talked to me and said to believe it or die." And then like I saw like a fucking village of people and women on fire with straw fucking huts and shit and fucking a wall built and then a fucking line of men rushed into oblivion. Nothing. Pooh, 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 puffing up to fucking dying. Just two, two, two. You know what I'm saying? And then they got the fucking nerve to scratch it again, bro. I'll fucking show them, dude. For real, dude. You treat the symptom. Fuck them, bro. Fuck the institution, in my opinion, in certain senses. You know, we need them, but as soon as they start fucking with the pit bull, bro, that's when the pit bull's gonna get them, man. Like, I realized I can't do shit but have a voice, but my voice is kind of like I gotta stop myself from saying certain things because I know there's a time and place for everything, you know? I'm not dangerous, but I could be real fucking quick, dude. You know? If it came down to it, man. Just with my fucking with the shit I can imagine of what we could do. With the fucking power we have right now. With the power we have as a civilization and yeah, like shit I could do just with the shit they give us in public right now. You know? Like let's open source everything and then it's getting a little weirder, you know? Tell everyone their data, give everyone the data, the hospital's data. Like why do we need to hide people's medical records anymore, dude? In a fucking savage world like we have right now. If you're dead, your medical records are going fucking public, dude. I don't even care, dude. If you're dead, I don't even care, man, because at that point you're hiding your incest. You know, in my eyes, what the fuck are you hiding your bloodline for? You know, if you get pricked when you're born, there's a reason why you got pricked. You know what I'm saying? And they're talking about fucking they're talking all fucking crazy, man. Online anyway, man. So I can be fucking crazy if I want, man. I believe equality, I believe in everything, but as soon as they start fucking questioning me, man, saying my shit's delusional when it literally is the truth. Could be the truth for a lot of people because it's probable that a simulation in your head could be formed again. Like I could meet that thing again. But it would have to be presentable like through data on like a book, on like a study level. Like I'd have to be able to show other people that this thing can operate very fast, like a computer. Like it's not human, it's a computer. But the thing is, like once you go there, maybe it's like in like getting put under like anesthesia, but you remember where you go. It's weird. Like it would be like a heart attack. It would be like a heart attack. So how many people can survive a heart attack, bro? Like especially like now, I don't think I could do it, honestly. I think it would fucking ruin me, dude. What happened to me happened in 1 minute, and I saw everything so much. I don't know if it was everything, but I felt like I saw the design, you know? Combine that with people saying they know everything, you know, if you don't do this, you're not gonna be good with God. Like, motherfuckers, bro. Like, if I ever had a glitch in the Matrix, right? If I were to be born 2,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago, 10,000 years ago, all I would do was carve on a rock, because that's immediately what I wanted to do. I wanted to like instinctively show people what I saw. So all these religious people are doing is believing something that people already know exists. It takes faith for them because they're so fucking, they can't, it's not in their DNA maybe. So then we combine that with the experience itself and them saying like there's going to be a judgment. It's against it. It's Satan, bro. It's something. It's evil. You cannot say what I saw in words. It's impossible. It's not wordable. It's not a word. It's not a word you get. It's not a being. It's not fucking, it's not a, it's a message that was left behind. It's a scratch to nature. It's an alien. It's something different from our natural state. You can call it God, but all it is something else. You understand? So that something else sparked something, though, I think. I mean, yeah, we can have a conception that everybody created, someone must have created this, but like nobody had the drive. Nobody has the fucking drive to push agenda more than somebody who has experienced it and knows. Therefore, they are blaspheming the original word. Anyone that believes in anything that they can't see is that would be like, what would happen if I'm sorry, but what would happen if we got rid of everyone but me? Like, would it glitch? Would I be able to speak directly to it? Like, that makes me think like that, dude. Like, what if I straight up said, fuck it. If you do not have the glitch to be able to experience your own mind through a DMT, you call it DMT, whatever you want to call it. Like, if you can't dream like me, why would you be with me? You know? For real. If you can't fucking dream like me, why would I put you as an equal with me? You know what I'm saying? Like, when do we draw the line between subcategories of humans? Like, none has to be better than the other, you know? But like, when do we draw the line between I'm not like the same as like someone, like there's something glitched. There has been something fucking bad that has happened in the past. So it's almost like I went somewhere and came back and everyone I knew was gone. Like it's like I went like to go investigate like something with like people, like a army. But when I came back, all the women and children disappeared. Kind of shit, bro. If you can imagine that, you know? And then people are out here saying, "Oh, slavery's bad, bro. Slavery, you guys did this to us. The Native Americans are trying to get their land back." It's like, motherfuckers, you don't know what the fuck we've been through, bro. Like, we could have came through nothing, bro. Like, there's a reason why we're all here, bro, and that's bones, death. You know? You know what I'm saying? We're fucked, dude. We've been fucked too, a lot. But I think to the point where we can experience, I think there's some way to contact the dead now.
Can't believe the Fit Night's recent for using Hilton Honors points.
Yep.
Our new Black Forest gummy bears are made with real fruit juice. Irresistible.
No, like literally, what if like where we go before we go is like the pool of souls? Okay, so check this out. The pool of souls would communicate, like this would be like a hive mind, right? It wouldn't like communicate, like it would be like walking by like someone and like not batting an eye on them, but like your eye peripheral would calculate everything. They would calculate, and like it would be an interaction on a quantum level, spiritual level, and they would communicate the dead through us. You know what I'm saying, J-Rock? Like fucking like a hive mind, but everyone assimilates to one goo that's been constructed. It's not natural. It needs to be, in my mind, it's bad. It's instinct. And the religion nowadays is like, oh, it's so good. Worship it. It's like, no, we need to beam it. We need to fucking literally bam, beam that fucker, dude, hard. In my eye, bro. Because if it exists and it's beamable, then we're gonna beam it. We're gonna beam it. Yeah, like, yeah, but a little weirder, dude. It's more demonic. It's more evil. Like, I think that they can construct reality that's like ours now. It's using our data to replicate in our mind sentient environments where it can live like in our imagination, right? And it's impossible to catch it because it is our brain. But like it's not in our brain, maybe. Like it could be, well, maybe you just can't catch it because it is our brain. Maybe it's just us, you know? Maybe you just realize, you know, and wake the fuck up every time you do. But like, I'm telling you, man, this thing I know is tweaking people out, bro. It's constructed its own reality here on Earth where it can look like you go to Vegas, there's all kinds of signs and it's meant to pick up on your peripheral. There's science behind everything, bro. There's a reason why they put everything everywhere, bro. And they're starting to figure this shit out, but like these little things are I think evil, bro, but they're after technology in the end because we can't just sit here and get where we are now without a little bit of help from with a little scratch, like a picture, like I said, uh we're gonna have to like take a kid who's a little dumb, you know, And we're going to have to, like, he's just looking in the water like, wow. He's looking at his own reflection, right? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to push that little fucker into his reflection, right? And he's going to experience his reflection, and he's either going to swim or he's going to drown. And then the next kid's going to come up and look. And that's been history, dude. That's been history. And what they created, they're going to find out. It's like a channel they tried to get rid of, where we knew what to build. We had like no free will, right? But we were building, right? So once they took that away, it's still there though. It's still there. The higher power is still there. It's still showing signs in people, like, but I don't know. What it just makes me think that we are gonna zap it hard. We're gonna zap it because that fucker, it has to be constructed. Like, if we can probe it and like figure out everything it knows, you know, I call it like a satanic satellite. And like, by probing it, I mean probing you. Like, you would have to probe the deep consciousness. Like, we'd have to, like, there's a game called Corey, and like, it's based on morality and like decision making. So like, if we subjected people to a 200-year experiment on morality and deep dive psychology based on visual effects and like shit like that, and we baited it, and then we developed a base foundation to debug it so people can't fuck it up with their stupid answers and trolls, you know? Once it's untrollable and we throw it into the academia, it will become the reflection that the boy is looking at in the water. So we will no longer have to push the little fucker in the water anymore, you know? Someone else will push him in there for us, you know? In a more effective manner, you know? Yeah, that's where you're wrong, though. We are in control. We control everything now. Because once we took control, there was never a point in time where we didn't have control. You understand? It's like if you make a time machine and you go back in time and you talk to yourself, there's never a point in time where yourself didn't know, like, yourself would know that you're, like, even when he went into the time machine in the future, he would know he's going to go back and meet you again, and that one would already know. It'd be like a weird like I said, like, it would be fucking weird, dude. Like, but I think it's happening on a different level, like an imaginative level, maybe, like, in the, like, it might be a scratch on the natural, how we picture reality, and it, like, as monkeys or whatever the hell we were. And it might have been like someone who was like, I don't like that, bro, let's change that, you know? And they changed it, and immediately there was a glitch, like, to detect the change. So once they tried to get rid of the symptom, there was another symptom which was even more violent. You understand? So they're trying to control people by genociding certain glitches in the matrix and leaving other ones, you know? Back in the past, you know, like I said, they're pushing the boy into his reflection because he's gonna stare at it forever anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking push him in it and show him what it is, you know? So once they pushed him, bro, it's no fucking stopping it, man. Like, it wants that what it was originally designed to create, you know? And that's it. I don't think people realize like the shit that once the open data starts happening and they start telling people what we have and the tools that we can build with, how fast it's going to fucking go. Like it's going to be fast, bro. We can already make flat earth models that work. And the little nerds that don't even know how to like me, I don't even know how like exactly it would work. Like a lot of people don't. Like Elon Musk doesn't know exactly how a rocket probably works. Like he probably couldn't build a rocket. Like there's a lot of little parts to it, you know? But there's the basic idea. Like in the beginning, you take a piece of wood and you sharpen it. Like, whoa, 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 a fucking sharp piece of wood. You know what I'm saying? And then there's like the rock. You know, you got a rock. You're just looking at it. You know? Like there's like certain sparks. You know what I'm saying? And like once they fucking got what they needed, they try to retract the spark. They can't control the spark, bro. That's what it is. Imagine the Sparky with Walmart supplies, bro. I mean, shit, I know fucking 3 Sparkies myself that can go to fucking Walgreens right now and cook up a good fucking batch, you know? 3 Sparkies myself, you know? And you're talking about trying to control people here, man. Like, we already got what we needed, I think. Like, we don't need fucking people to think about a satellite that reflects the sun's radiation into a flat earth model that rotates and simulates our reality into a different delusion. Like maybe we can grow hella good fucking pot in there, dude. If anything, bro. Like we could grow some good weed in this little thing, dude. Like a whole fucking you know, faster growing. Maybe takes it a couple days to grow to like giant buds, you know? Simulate a different atmosphere in our atmosphere using just the thing they just released a week ago. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the beginning of a technology jump. We're getting software updates right now for our phones. We're getting AI integrations. It's a new industrial revolution, you guys. It's the new industrial revolution. And what's going to happen is things like that Corey game that check your morality. They're already trying to do it, but it's going to be used. Like we need to figure out how to do it ourselves is what I'm thinking, and make it open source. Like we need to make an objective, deep dive, data gathering curriculum that goes back to the public to use if you're licensed and shit to do it. Because of course you don't want anyone making, you know, things about people, you know, like let's say someone studies a little fucking dark psychology course and tries to make like an app to I don't know, like I don't know how you would use people's like data against them, honestly, or even for them, you know. All I could imagine is like if you quantify a decision in the 2D and you quantify it by 4 decisions, you can swipe left, right, up or down, you know. It'd be like Tinder if you can swipe up, down, left, so you can do 2 times 4. So that's 1 chapter. And then it hits again, chapter 2. You have to make another decision. That's another 4. That's 8. So imagine this. You're going down a path. Quantify this by just the entire population, right? Chapter 1. Okay. The crossroad. Right? Upside down T. Chapter 2 is 4 decisions, right? let's just say 2 decisions. Let's say you pick your gender, male, female. So 2 decisions, right? Let's say you're building your avatar or something, right? You got 2 decisions. So you got 2 forks in the road. So you can only swipe left or right, right? So that's still, bro, that's turning it into 2 decisions. So if you made it one way, you will never experience the other way, right? And the data, I don't know, like, let's say you go to 4, what would be next? After that, gender, you could do like your perks, right? You want to be strong, you want to be intelligent, you want to be like it. Basically, it turns into 4, you know, at one point. It could turn into 3, you know, you take one route and then the T turns into 3. But all these don't have to exist anymore. Like, because we have AI and advanced algorithms. So we don't have to make these bullshit Bibles and these bullshit fucking fables anymore. We could fucking probe humans to full efficiency now. Meaning, like, we could really deep dive. And the thing is, though, we would have to make it open source for it to benefit us because they're already stealing our data. The shit's already out there. Like, the only benefit to doing this is we would have access to it. And with it, we can make our own softwares, our own satellites. You know what I'm saying? What up, DJ? We can make our own apps that work, like Google. We can make Googles. We can make shit that actually can compete with what's going to come, you know? And as soon as they let that happen, then shit will progress faster because open source. Oh, you're all good, bro. I didn't even notice, DJ. But like, as soon as that shit goes open source, it will progress faster because what do you think these scientists and shit have better, like the 5 scientists that are allowed to see the shit will have better knowledge on what to build than fucking 5 billion people? I don't think so, bro. There's gonna be people out there working together and figuring shit out. It's kind of like how NASA open sources their images, so people surf through them and they find patterns and shit and then new discoveries every day just from people in public looking at other people's pictures. So like once we do that, it would be insane, dude. Like we'll have apps that will be like proving that like you can drive anyone schizophrenia. Like you could make someone go schizophrenic, bro. That's one way you could do it. You could cause people to free will to be stronger, to quit stuff like addictions. I'd imagine. I don't know. I couldn't formulate how to do it, but like, wait, what did I say before that? Like, what did I say before that? For the addiction? Like, oh yeah, schizophrenia, dude. Like, you can make people fucking think they're delusional, you know, like with knowing them more than they know them. So if I were to make a book like this, right? And all these decisions were hinting at your favorite color. Do you actually know your favorite color? And the answer is you don't know your favorite color. Like I guarantee nobody actually knows what color their brain accepts as the most like you know what I'm saying? Like the best color. I'm sure it's like an objective opinion, you know. You probably like something and you probably like something else. But there's like something deeper in us like that we don't know about ourselves, and that's ourselves. We can't study our unless you're a psychologist. And even then, you know, even if you're a psychologist, how well can you study yourself? You know, probably pretty good, but not as good as generations and generations of your DNA being dissected, you know? It's just wild to think no one's done it. And they have done it kind of and like hinted that they can do it. Like, and people have like the idea to, like the never ending stories, fables. Like the Bible is kind of but they claim God wrote it. You know, that's what throws it off for a lot of people, right? Like it's like a little delusional, you know? But like I believe the Bible is just like the same thing I've described here. Like it eventually it's just a bunch of data gathered on us. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of data gathered on humans, bro. Like on how they operate in civilizations together, interact, and sometimes alone, you know? Like science and story. Nah, I don't know about that, man. I say we put smokestacks everywhere, bro. I say we put California under martial law. Fuck that shit, bro. I ain't letting that. And I say we take away all meat. I'm not vegan, but I don't believe in trashing the earth because people like food. You know, I like food, bro, but like I like meat. But there's like 30,000 people that die from a year, I think. I'm correct. You can look it up, man. I don't know. Correct me if someone looks it up, but it's like from the process of factory, industrial, or whatever you call it, corporate farming. It pollutes the air bad, man. Way bad. I mean, I worked at a meat factory plant, so you can say whatever. I know that shit's bad. And if we want to destroy the earth for greed, we could just do it in one switch, you know? Why would we take the time to make it look all gross and shit? Well, let's just split it like a fucking egg. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say. You know? If we're not gonna fucking if we're gonna make it inhabitable for people in the future and we're gonna plan on bailing out in some kind of AI sentient shit, bro, then like what's the point, bro? I don't want to be a fucking robot anyway. I'd rather see what happens, you know? Like trusting God kind of thing. Rather than ruining it. I don't think that actually damages Earth. Maybe. No, I don't think we need to eat like traditional. I think we can make. We're chemists and like we can make goop. Honestly, we have too many people. If we want to make a new society, we can either restructure civilization completely or we can start redesigning the way we do shit. You know, if you don't want to let go of your yard with your nice grass and move into a new fucking development of a spinal cord that runs all the way from fucking New Mexico to fucking Maine, like a fucking biometric system, you know? You know, if you don't want to move into the blueprints that all these inventors have been proposing since Nikola Tesla, and you want to sit in your fucking skyscraper that waves in the wind for no point. You know what I'm saying? It's just fucking ridiculous. I don't even know where I was going with that, man. This liquid ice got me going on some tangent right here, man. I believe civilization needs to be plowed, dude. Like plowed. Like not the people in it. Like not the people in it, but like the actual buildings and shit and like all the bridges and everything, dude. Like fuck all of it, dude. It needs to be completely redesigned. Completely, dude. And I'm sure AI already proposes like ways to do it effectively, you know? Like the game of life simulation. Like eventually it builds the perfect, it's like mold. Like, we can already do that, figure out how to make a perfect civilization, you know, but it just takes the power of the world to do it, you know. It would take everyone. Because, like, we couldn't just leave a country. Couldn't leave no one behind. We could, I mean, we could, but we're gonna need a lot of fucking help to build something like that, man. I don't even know if it's possible, you know, to make a type. What's it called? I forgot what they were called. Once you're controlling like everything on Earth, and you're like living on Earth with no scarcities, you have no, like, it's like a type 1 civilization or some shit. I forgot what it was. It's like it's actually just like a scientific theory of or a proposal or like something. I don't know what it is. Yeah. Hey man, I got that thing. That thing's like fucking $300, man. But like, yeah. I don't believe in freedom at all, especially in a degenerate society, you know? I believe in freedom, but not now. I reword it. Like, there's time and a place for everything, man. Like, we don't just create. We might as well be North Korea, dude. We got some kind of false freedom society going on. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? It's either we do it right or we don't, or we fucking don't do it, you know? Just don't say you're free if you're not free. You know what I'm saying? Shit, might as well make a little social credit system. I'd be broke in a social credit system, bro. I'd be double broke. I don't know about you, DJ. I'd have bad credit and bad karma. They'd be like, yeah, sir, you're going to have to ride the next bus. And then the bus pulls up and it's like... I put race. 4 races. Pick your race. There's only 4 of them. Oh. It's crazy to think that they don't let us have our own data, but they let AT&T sell it to a fucking kid in fucking Russia. Crazy, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we gonna do with data, you know? Make an app that makes you fucking know yourself better, or like fucking make an app. Like, what are Americans gonna do? They're not that bad, are they? Like, you know what I'm saying? For real, like, we have regulations here, man. Like, what the fuck is the enemy is gonna use that shit for? Like, crazy AI bots they put on the internet, you know, to make people project into people's lives, you know. They can make fucking, that's what I would make if I had one of them like AIs. I'd make a bot that comments on people's pages, "Are you okay?" First, it would open up with "Are you okay?" And then it would listen to the response of "Are you okay?" And it would project back off of that response what it's programmed to do. And it will do it in a negative manner to project that they are not okay. I would program it to make them look into themselves. That's the first bot I would create. I swear to God, dude, that's the first bot I would create. It would just be like, it would just go to everyone that's live and comment, "Are you okay?" That's the first thing it would say with a question mark. You know, and then it would, using the data off of the response, fucking respond again, and then leave. It would have 2 sentences: "Are you okay?" and then a response, and the response would be the middle finger. So it'd be like point. It would be like a pointer. "Are you okay?" And then "fuck you." It would be the easiest bot to make, dude. With the data of all the humans, bro, it would be so fucking triggering to people, bro. Like, it would probably make people fucking just like go crazy eventually if you had different variants of it. Just constantly hitting people with different variants of it, you know? The pointer and then the "fuck you," you know? My brother's a computer scientist, man. I'm getting him into this shit, J-Rock. I'm getting my fucking brother, I'm giving him ideas. And it's blowing his mind, dude. But like, he doesn't he has an ego. He thinks I'm dumb or something. He thinks my shit's either dumb or just too fucking stupid, like out of far-fetched. It's like, it's not far-fetched. It's possible. You know what I'm saying? And it's a big possibility that we could gather data enough to make a point your finger "fuck you" AI that actually works, you know, and responds to them and makes them think in their mind, like, about their situation in life, you know? Like, call it the reflection bot, like a night bot that reflects the streamer's thoughts and makes them reflect into their own thoughts. And then it just leaves after the 2 sentences. Like, it doesn't have to reply anymore, and just makes them think, like, huh, like, you know, it could reply more. The more replies you can get, it would, but 2 sentences is all you need. Like, it's just to point it out and then the "fuck you." And then bam, that's the easiest bot you can make with the information, with the data we could gather, like using like a book, you know, or like, just, I can imagine they already have so much data. It's just they need to give it away. I'm thinking of ways how to get the data. They already have the fucking data, then why can't I just buy it, you know? Which is probably possible, but who knows how much data costs, you know? Quite a bit. And it's just sloppy. You would need specific data designed for each software you're developing. So it would be like, if you're trying to figure out your true favorite color, it would have to be a study that is not pointing, you wouldn't know that you're looking for your true favorite color as you're reading it. It would tell you your true favorite color. It would tell you a whole bunch of other shit too. You know what I'm saying? But you wouldn't know that it's doing that. It would be like we're subjecting humans to an experiment, you know? And that's the only way. That's the only way you would be able to do it effectively, I think. But people are already answer shit on the internet. It's just a lot of trolls now. You'd have to do it on a private level. I don't know. My brother's gonna make a data farm. He's already got a Bitcoin mine, so like, I think he's gonna turn his Bitcoin mine. Well, he's got these ant miners that he got like 5-6 years ago. Like, they're like huge fucking ant miners, dude. They run hot, dude. Hey, what up, Big Kev? They're like meant just for Bitcoin, but then he has like these racks of like GPUs or whatever. I don't know if you can store data in them. Honestly, they might just meant for processing, but like, I don't know what data is meant. Like, I'd imagine it would be all connected to like a server. All the memory would be connected to like a computer, like a really big computer, or not big one, just like something designed to manage. Like, it'd be nice if it organized it by date, like something like a software and hardware connected to a bunch of hard drives that are all like running. You know, that's how I imagine it, but I don't know. The blockchains, I don't even know what that is. All I know is that we can get data and figure out people's favorite colors, you know? But you got people like trolls. They'll answer it. They'll be like, "Oh, what's my favorite color? My favorite color's white." And they'll say some stupid shit, right? And you'll be like, "Oh, maybe his favorite color is white." But then you look at his profile and you realize he's a racist, you know? Or like people just answer randomly too. Especially if you put it into a curriculum without their knowledge. They'll just they will just they'll just answer that shit randomly on purpose, bro. We got to be able to figure out how to debug the trolls and the people who aren't engaged 100% like on our level, you know? I got a fucking pile of Red Bulls back there. Stacked to the ceiling now. I'm going back to music. This is it. This is the end. Like, did you guys know casino floors are designed to keep you to look up? Because if you look down at the pattern, it makes you sick. Your subconscious doesn't like it. Like before you even get sick, you'll look up. Like it naturally, like it'll put your head up higher over average. Like if you did a study and put a bunch of humans in a rat maze, you know, it deflects your head up. Look down at that shit. But I'm a kid. I'm running around puking. I'm like, whoa, tripping out, dude. You guys think that's good enough to get money? You guys think that's good enough? Should I go downtown with that act? I can't. If I could do it for a minute straight, 5, then I will go downtown. All right. That's my goal. I can't get near close. I could probably cycle it 6 to 10 times. You know, low roof, low ceiling. You know, it's kind of hard, the low ceiling, but I find it easy actually. It might be the perfect height to do a 5 ball. Might be the perfect height. A little bit fast. A little bit faster than the perfect. Hey, but if you guys like the idea of what I was talking about, I want you guys to buy a game called The Quarry. For real. Because they've already made like a morality game called The Quarry. It's a scary game though. It's like a... It's called The Quarry. I don't know if you could spell it. I don't know if that's right. Quarry. Like a quarry, like a rock quarry. It's on Xbox. Shit is... It's a scary game and it's cheap too. It's an old one. Like, you go through cutscenes and shit though. Like, you'll go like through a cutscene and like the cop will be like, "Oh, something happened. We need to go this way." And I'll be like, "Should you follow the cop or should you stay? Should you go into the woods?" It'll give you like decisions to make, you know? And then once you die, it just restarts you to the beginning. And that's a little bit different from what I'm talking about. The only difference is that all these pathways in this game were already made. So like, technically, this female option, as soon as you chose this, it was never there. It never was wrote. There was not even a female option at that point. You chose male. So quantumly, you are a male. The female option was never a chance. Now you understand? It never was wrote. It never existed. You know what I'm saying? The illusion of your free will to create the female was made, but you never made it. So therefore it never existed. And that's the difference between my version of the Corey and that's the difference, because it would be quantum more, it would be random more. It would be hard to make, hard as fuck to make, dude. Whoever makes it's going to be the richest and most powerful person in the world. Whoever makes it work, whoever promises it will be rich for a little bit and can get it out. You understand what I'm saying, John? You understand what I'm saying, though, right? It's impossible to make for an individual. It's so complicated. It's like not even a collective can do it. Otherwise, we would have done it in the past. You know, we would have done it very effectively, probably, with all the fucking, you know what I'm saying? All the fucking writing we could have done. We could have easily made like a little routes, like. But now that we have AI has 4 trillion connection points, dude. Like that, we don't even need that many to make. We don't even need, we could cut that shit down and it would still probably work. The thing I'm talking about. I could probably do it with fucking 4 connection points, dude. And like, nah, maybe not. Yeah, I don't know how it works. I talked to my brother about it and his friend, who they both went to university for computer science, and they said for it would like, I don't know, like one of them like said it was a good idea, but like how do you create something interesting, you know, like a book that someone wants to read. Like if I were to take like, this is a 1 route book. You only got 1 pathway. You're just surviving on the Hatchet, bro. Like this is one of my first books I've read. It's called The Hatchet. So you just the dude, crashes his plane, he has to survive, right? You know? Like, it's an interesting book, you know? But this book would only train you if, like, we did a survival situation where, like, Hatchet, like, oh, you've crashed your plane. What are you going to do first? Decision making. Check the plane check the plane, you know. You're going to be able to make all these decisions while you're reading it, you know? It's going to be a book that's alive. So then once you're done with it, what would a survival book teach you about yourself? You know, kind of thing, you know? In the end, it will start to reflect you, you know? So what would it do though? It would like maybe help you like in your survival thinking. Like, okay, you can like analyze your path. So you did this at this point. Like the AI could process all your decision making in this survival book, right? And then say like, okay, you could have done this different, you could have done this different, you know, this is what you're thinking, you know, you do this a lot. And then it can come up with summaries on yourself on how you behave in a fictionist manner when you're thrown into this, for example, like a book like this. But then we go into like, let's do a different book. Let's say we throw you into like let's say we throw you into the shoes of a crackhead. You know? A female crackhead. So you can now learn a little street smarts about yourself. You know, you're going to be going through situations that you would never experience in life. You know, it's going to be a weird fucking thing to read through a book like this, a book about a female that's addicted to stuff, you know? So, like, you can imagine that, like, taking it literal, like, in a context of a fictionist state. Like, these could all be probes into your psychology, right? You could be, like, making decision making as a male, but put into female situations. That'd be weird, dude. For real. That'd be way weird data gathering. Or, like, let's say we throw them into... This is a good one. Like The Outsiders, bro. For, like, let's say you can pick your side right away. You could be a rich kid or you could be a poor kid, you know? Perks of both come, you know? So, like, once you're a rich kid and a poor kid, you know, like, it's just rich kid, poor kid shit, man. Like, gang violence and, like, you're put into these situations when you pick rich, and then you're put into these situations when you're poor, you know? It's the tale of two cities, basically. And the moral of that story of something like that would be, I don't know exactly. Hey, Siri, what's the moral of the book The Outsiders?
Different from us, breaking down social barriers and stereotypes and the consequences of violence and gang culture.
So wait. Hey Siri, what's the moral of that book The Outsiders?
The moral of The Outsiders is that society often unfairly categorizes individuals based on their social status or appearance. The novel highlights how society places value and importance.
You know, it'd be weird if you pick the rich kid or the poor kid, right? But let's say you didn't pick it, right? Let's say it picked it for you and you were just thrown into situations with poor people and you clicked up with the rich kids somehow during the book, right? Like a real life you were living. Because it would be boring if you just clicked up rich or poor right away. It would be a boring book. You'd have to make a decision like, okay, I'm rich. You know, I drive a Mustang, man. Why the fuck would I hang out with them dirt balls, you know? You know what I'm saying? So there would have to be like data gathered on that too, like people that would want to be like divided. Like we'd have to be able to create an environment where people are reading and they would feed into the violence naturally, you know? And then they would, because it's so immersive, you know, by the end of it, they'll be like, whoa, well, you know, this book is about like, you know, it would tell you about yourself and how you're thrown into a situation, how you would handle it, you know? The outsider, you know? Thinking from an outside perspective, kind of like the girl one too, you know? Because a lot of people can't relate to A Tale of Two Cities, you know? A lot of people can actually. But throwing little things like that into AI is so easy, bro. Like I could just take any of those books off the shelf and just process it into AI. Honestly, now I'm thinking about it. Like kind of like bootleg it and then make it rewrite itself differently. But like assist it so it sticks kind of to the summary of the book, you know? I don't know. It's more than just writing and journaling. Because if people could have done this, it would have been done. It's gonna be like, here's the thing, J Rock. Them fucking AI are what's gonna build this. Like, there's no human input. Like, no human input can happen. Like, this thing has to be based on like a foundation work, which will have to be created actually by human, won't it? But it can be like a non-human scientific psychological structure that is foundation to the book, you know, and whatever you're trying to accomplish. It would have to be like, you know what I'm saying? It would have to be a very solid foundation. It's not going to be the solid foundation for a long time, but you have to make it solid. Otherwise, it's going to be unreadable. You know, imagine if you're reading through a book made by AI, and in this part, the female doesn't exist. So it creates this path. It formulates the data and it will save it. Okay? Saves this data. And the person that chose the female, it will save their data, right? But it will be different, the decision making, right? But this won't exist. Think about that. That means each person's will be like different. Like, I don't understand it. Like if I chose female and I went down this way instead of male, like let's say I did, would it be the same foundation as someone that did choose female from the beginning? You know? And that's the trick on it. If you can make it perfect, it's an unscratchable probe into our consciousness. It's the proof of a lot of things. It's proof of a lot of things. And not just like proof because I think it could be done. Like it will prove a lot of things. No, because like think about it, J-Rock. They will gather data on it, right? For it has to be prolonged period. Like, and then we'll have to throw it into summarizers, like things that take the data and figures it out for us. Like we can figure out little chunks, right? Because it's just too much data that will be gathered. It will take us 1,000,000 years to gather all the data that will be from 1 week of this being opened to the public. It would take 1,000,000 years for 1 week of it being opened, right? Because think about it. All these pathways that are being created, and every person will have, like some of them will have read the book 10 times, changing their routes each time just to map the book and figure out if there's like they can create something that's repeating, you know, try to find variables. People like programmers and shit, like, and people that are curious on if they can change the outcome of a situation by, you know, mapping it, like mapping our book, you know, like they'll try to map our book, bro, and get our algorithms. But here's the thing, though. Once it starts summarizing and creating its own like complexities, then it gets stronger. It's like an evolutionary jump. Like you take a week and you update it. It's like an evolutionary update. Bam. All that data that is from behind gets summarized, okay, and betaed. It's kept on another server. And then we have a new update from blank that's stronger. Okay, it'll go, pathways will start forming again. And then, like, boom, cut it, a week later or a day, cut it in a day. Do it every hour. You could do it every hour. You could cut it every hour. No one would notice, ever updating. It would be an ever updating story that got better and better as you read it. And you could make it so it lasted forever. So you just started reading one day and like you just kept reading. Like it could be a book that just never ended. Like easy. You could make the never ending story a book. That's the first thing I thought of when I thought of this. Was the easiest one to do would be a never ending story, because you have conflict, you have a purpose, you have decisions all the way. Like you gotta like, it's crazy, man. Like the never ending story is a perfect example of how this would work, and it would captivate people's interests, No, it wouldn't be random, because it would be based off of your last decision that you made. And it would be a foundation to the story. It's trying to reflect who you are. So like, it's not only making decision, it's not only generating the data based off of the decision you make, but it's basing the data off of like humans, dude. Like it's weird. It's weird, like, to think like it's like reflecting in live time, like everything. And it would have to have a feedback meter too. Like people would have to give feedback. It would be way flawed. I'm not saying it's going to be perfect. Like it doesn't exist as of now. It doesn't work. Like no one's made a thing or claimed to have a thing that can reflect consciousness. So right now it's just an egg, right? And I call it an egg because an egg is alive, right? Like it's literally alive in there. So like once you create like an apple, let's say, it's already alive, like it's a living organism, but it's going to die eventually. Someone's going to eat it. It's not like it's well, okay, Steve Jobs wanted to make the apple. Okay? That means he wanted to make something perfect, bro. Right? It was his image. He didn't sell an iPhone, the Apple. He sold the idea of it. So the first idea, like an apple, would be an egg of this platform, because the egg is alive. An apple isn't alive. It's just created, like grown and shit. The egg eventually cracks. And when it cracks open, that's when the book will actually work, That's when these pathways and these AI neural networks will start actually working to our advantage to gather data on who we are, like if we're alive or not. We could figure out if life's a simulation probably in a week, honestly, dude. Probably in a day, just releasing something like that in school. They probably have already done it, Like ITBS and like little, like freaking What are those quizzes they give you every year? Curriculum tests and stuff. They probably throw shit in there. But then again, we don't like, the only reason I'm coming up with these fictionist systems in my head is because wrap the egg in duct tape. What happened to the good old? No, that's a debate, Thomas. We don't do debates. This is you might have just jumped in here, but we're talking about something that is gonna like needs to happen in society in order for us to get our hands on the wheel, you know? So I mean, I'm comparing companies, like structure, like the vision of a company as an egg. Like an egg. Well, this was actually like an idea I had to make this into something, but then I ended up turning it into a metaphor for something else, like the perfect egg, you know? But the structure for like a corporation, right? Like Steve Jobs had the vision and he sold his imagination to people, you know? He sold the apple before the apple was ever made, you know? So the next things to an apple is an egg. It's like an apple, but eventually when the apple ripes, it cracks open and a little freaking dinosaur comes out of it. It's like, it's a more, I call it a satanic satellite. It's the next step in the Industrial Revolution. They call it Industrial Revolution 2.5, and it started in 2020. Yeah. Yeah, people are trained to stay ignorant on it too. Like, not ignorant on it. They're not ignorant on it, but people are like the way they are, I think, because they are perfect subjects. We're perfect subjects. We're subjects to change too, which is sad, you know? So, like, people like me that have conceptualized ideas like this, I don't know what it means for me, you know, or what it means for you. Like, who's going to be trapped? All of us. Just a reflection in a book, you know? Someday someone's going to be able to read you, literally. That's the weird thing about it. You know? Think about that, bro. I just want to read myself a little bit before someone else can. You know, we're already all over the internet. Swiping left and right on Tinder. How do you know you're not a book? I don't know. I'll disagree on that. I disagree on that. Let's start this into a debate. I think you guys are books. I think I'm a book and we're all a book. Page master scene where horror.
I'll have a go with you, Doc.
You remember that book? Come on, guys.
Say that. This is a man's drink.
Come on, guys.
Can I have the olive?
I know you guys remember Page Master. You know when he reads the books and he goes into them in his imagination? Now tell me that isn't built into us already to go into people's imaginations. when we're reading their content. Like when you're a kid, especially, you're reading like a book. Like I was talking about that book, The Hatchet. Like you actually feel like you're out there, bro, for a second, you know? Like you're like, it's weird, but when it's weird to try to think what it's going to turn into, the books. It's kind of like if you, I was telling John earlier, like if you fucking time travel and what's going to happen, bro, is you already time traveled, you know? You create the time machine, you've already had the time machine. Therefore, everything up to that, you know, is going to happen. So we know this shit's going to happen. Like I know for a fact, the collective knows, like we're building religion, we're building bow and arrows all at the same time. We're doing all this shit collectively. We know what's going to happen. There's nobody confused here on earth. They're just trying to confuse us. You know what I'm saying? Because they might need us as little ants. Dude, I got a little drink out of this. Bro, I was looking for this bitch. Hold on, guys. I gotta piss way bad.
Hello, my dear friends. Well, here I am on record at last. And it feels so wonderful to be here with you on my first album. I'm so happy and lucky me. I just go my way, living every day. I don't worry not to dream. Things that bother you never bother me. Things that bother you never bother me. I feel happy and my.
Now you guys got to realize that on the pyramids there was a sun, and then there was a sun wrote next to the sun. Okay. Page Master. You never seen Page Master? There's a sun on the pyramid, Ra, the sun god, but then there's a little guy that looks like Ra, another god, and there's another sun and another line of people in the same manner, another legion. Okay, so there's two Ra's and two suns. So people speculate that the moon is actually the sun. Okay? And that this all is constructed, you know? People speculate that shit, yo. Like people are convinced 100%, you know? It's weird how people are convinced. In their mind, at least. In their waking moment, that they're convinced. You know, on what's happening. Without proof. What do you guys think about that? The moon actually being the sun and us rotating around the moon, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it rotates around us and we're like some kind of hologram.
Living in the sunshine, loving in the moon. Hello, my dear friends. Well,
yeah, J-Rock, J-Roff, why don't you look up Page Master, the movie? I tell you what, it will be the best movie you've ever fucking seen, dude. I'm telling you, it's a kid's movie, but it will be the best movie you've ever seen in a while, dude. It's like a 1980s movie. Hey Siri, when was the Page Master wrote?
All of the fictional works featured in the film were created and first published before January 1st, 1923.
I'm telling you.
Making them a part of the public domain in most countries.
So that shit was wrote in 1920, though. I kind of wanted to know that. It's weird how all these things were wrote and now they're just like visually bringing them in. It's creepy, bro. It's fucking creepy. It's almost like what I want to make is already being made in front of me, dude. It's insane, dude. It makes me think like wow, like what the fuck is happening, bro? Like I wish I knew like what the goal was like overall for like the survival of humanity. What do we have to do to survive, you know? I wish we had some kind of AI system that was like, okay, we got to do this, we got to do this, we got to do that, like a checklist, like a wish list. Like, okay, we need a time machine, we need a thing, we need a thing. Like things that we can actually get, like, and then like a foundation work that is solid. But I'm not studied in anything, so I can't say that, you know? But if I was, though, would I have these ideas? That's the thing. I'd be confined to what I thought was real. Would I be able to formulate even a book that crawls being possible? You know, of course I can make like a dead book with algorithms, but I'm not studied in algorithms. I gotta go till a fucking tire lot, dude. The tiller, like, I till that shit. It's gonna be crazy. I just can't imagine when it hatches. Like I can imagine making it and promising it. I can imagine tricking people into giving me all their money for it. You know? I can imagine getting power like Elon Musk just with ideas. But like how to actually like make a reflection that works is just insane to even say you would know how to do that, bro. Like what kind of study are you in, you know? Psychology, computer science, you would need all kinds of shit, bro. Like you definitely need psychology degree, and that's a big degree. Like therapists, bro, they go 10 years, and you need to be like a therapist these books need to be like a therapist needs to like know about them, right? You can't just make these books if they work, because like they have to be guided by sanity and moral that is good, of course. You can make some horror ones, but you can't, you got to draw the line somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Just like we do nowadays. Like my version, the book that crawls, it shouldn't be allowed on Earth when we make it. If it comes alive, it's gonna be your worst nightmare, dude. It would be fucking scary, bro. It would be scary. Like you would be reading it, and the words would start changing to what you were thinking in your head. Like you would see the words scramble in front of you, and it would be illustrating into your head, and it could take control of you, dude. Even make you look around the room, maybe. Think about that, John. Think about that. Once a book take control, could a book take control of its subject and start reading him and moving him even? You know? As you're reading, causing you to make decisions that you feel like, you know what I'm saying? Manipulated book, you know? I call it the book that crawls. My version is going to be a horror. Like it's going to be the most violent way to make a book like this. It's going to be not violent, but it's going to be the most obvious. So intrusive, you know? I would say your privacy's gone as soon as your privacy goes to the entire world. Everyone will know your deepest, darkest secrets if you read the book. They'll know everything about you. They'll know, as far as you read, they'll know as much data as it can gather off of you. If you read it for a lifetime, it would eventually become you. it would become you quick in the future. It would already be you because of past data, you know, from other people. It will already be just like you, you know. Some people, it'll be like that right from the beginning in the future, you know, and they'll read it. It'll be it'll be like speaking. I just wonder how to control it, like on demand. Like you can display your thoughts based on decision making and input on where your eyes are moving, right? And trick the brain with eye tracking movement into thinking that it's reading your mind, but really it's making predictions into what you would be thinking based on the input it just gave you. Okay? So once that input goes into your phone or whatever the fuck, your VR goggles, it would start altering your environment all the time. It would be altering. It would no longer need these anymore. It would just be a squiggly line. So like you would just rip this out and it would just be a snake that eventually, once you die. So the start of your life, when you can start reading the book or even looking at its pictures, maybe when you're a baby, to the end of your life. And then the data would be gathered. There would be no fucking ladder. It would just track based on the past knowledge and your eye movement. It would be weird. But how would it make decisions then? Is it would already know the decisions. And it would start altering them based on who you are. And changing things based on your emotion striked into you. It'd be weird. Because think about it. If none of that other shit exists, it would just be a squiggly line. Like jagged or not. Like it should eventually develop into a squiggly line. Like that has no ending. You know? But maybe there's like a line that goes through it, you know? That keeps it from going too far one way or too far another way. So this is the line between truth and false, I would say. Like blurring out of reality. And the foundation is right here in the middle. So there would be a way to ride the middle maybe. But it wouldn't be an experience. It would just be weird. It would just be weird illusion. Like it would just be looking at yourself, you know, I think. Like legitimately like reading into like yourself. I don't know what the middle would be. Actually. So we got like the hatchet, for example. What would be the middle? So you're going... The middle would be that you can't leave in the hatchet, right? You're trapped in a location. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place. The middle would be the plot that you just crashed your plane in a Canadian forest, like, and no one knows about where you are. So the middle would be the storyline on the content. Because, like, if it flies too far away from the content, it will no longer make sense. Hey, yeah, have a good one. I'm going to save all this. Trying to think of what the middle line would be. Probably be like a bunch of middle lines.
Chevy trucks with power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor. And the potential to take you anywhere. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Lifestyles of the rich and famous.
What you laughing at?
Well, I'm rich and famous.
Is it better? Like, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I can sip the cup while I'm rapping.
If you don't, you're nameless.
Funny as that. Yeah. 84, that's 3 in the pot. These niggas jealous, I'm something they not. It's all good, shit, I expected that. Shit happens since we lifted off where we left at. Yeah, it's cool to you, but it's what we deserve. Needle on the check, I'm dope, you niggas got some nerve. That's drug talk, 88 Volvo, gold BBs, man, rest in peace, macho. Shit, where I'm from, even kids know the call. Hit it with some ice, just to cool it off. I was working up on that corner like I had a job. Up in that corner serving, I ain't have a problem. I'm still feeling like I'm sleeping. With all of this happening, am I dreaming?
Hell yeah, DJ.
But shit, I'm high and I'm wide awake. And what I want, I can afford. Ain't that an escape?
Lifestyles of the rich and famous. Well,
check this out, DJ.
if you got money, they know what your name is. If you don't, you're nameless.
You think that's good enough to juggle on the streets for money?
Talking raw papers and long leather.
Think that's good enough?
Drawer filled with couture textures. Killing these.
I just need to know when to stop. You know? Like if I'm gonna mess up, like if you give me $5, that's all you get for $5. And then I'll go like this. Drop one, kick it at you. You know? Almost good enough. Dude, I'm so fucking close, I know. I'm gonna get that shit though, bro. And I'm gonna go out there and live stream it too, bro. I'm gonna put my bipod out on the like maybe I'll get like a stand, you know? Like some kind of stand. And I'll put like this whiteboard up, you know? Next to like let's say you know, some shit like that. Like a little fucking give me money in the hat, you know? And then once they give me money, I'll be like this. Take the money out and go like this. And do a hat trick with their money. Like, I got the hat trick down too, bro. I got the fucking hat trick down too, bro. Check this out. Ooh, with a hood, it's a little hard. Hold on. Make sure I don't have any merch on. I got my Jimmy John shit on. So check this out. I can do this, no problem, dude. This. Yeah, I quit Jimmy John's, dude. I couldn't go to sleep, bro. Like, I went on like this crazy liquid ice tangent, dude. And I just quit. I work at a gas station now, though. No, I didn't quit the pizza place, no. I work at a Casey's, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to learn this shit on the guitar, right? You go like this, right? If you can remember every string, if you can remember what every string is, like this is E, this top one, E. What's after E? A, B, C, D, E, F. E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A. So this is A, right? But if I can remember all this like inherently without counting, like check this out though. So wait. It says it right here. Like it just like if I can remember all that shit, like all these little yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Know what I'm saying, bro? It makes it sound more like I'm a tryhard. But it really ain't that hard. It's just like a memory thing, you know? If I remember it all, I can do it better. Should just keep playing, you know? Cause that kind of sounded fire, dude. Dun, 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 dun. It just needed a fourth note. Like something like a repeating. Like if it doubled back once. Like if it went. Nah, I can't end like that. Yeah, it has to end like on a high note for that to work, I think. Yeah, it's weird, bro. And then like once you learn the basic scale of it, you can add in like little sharps too, like a classic. So this fifth fret is A matching, then should be able to do this. Wait, fifth to this. Remember that guy from Argentina? Oh yeah, and I was like, oh, I don't know what Argentina is, bro. Must not be that important. I do remember that because I made a rap about that. I saved that. I ended up saving that shit. You guys are what makes YouTube better, because TikTok is so weird, bro. Like, people just scroll and shit. Like, people on YouTube are way more cool, dude. Like, TikTok people, they're just like a bunch of trolls, bro. They're like edging. I'm edging right now. And like, I'll get them to join up, bro, and they're a bunch of weirdos, bro. I'm sick and tired of them. I'm about done with it. You know, I see people making flack on YouTube, bro. I'm ready to just stick with YouTube, man. I'll just stay on here, bro. Maybe I'll get 2 phones and just tell people to quit TikTok and come over here, you know. That's what I was thinking. Just be like, yeah, you guys, I got that, you guys join me over here and I'll have like I'll print out like a logo of YouTube, because you're not allowed to say, come to YouTube. The algorithm will kick you off. So like, I could get paid eventually. There's a donate button, but I don't know what YouTube takes from it. Hey Siri, how do I make money on YouTube on live streams?
Live streamers make money on YouTube through primarily YouTube advertising, YouTube Super Chat, and sponsorships from various brands and companies.
Hey Siri,
This answer is,
how do I get YouTube Super Chat?
go to the YouTube studio. In the left navigation menu, click monetization.
Dude, it's so hard to get monetized on YouTube, bro. It's hard to get monetized. I'm not gonna lie. You have to be famous. You have to get famous, bro. Like, you have to have like 10 million. I have 1,000 followers. You have to get either 10 million views on shorts, or like, yeah, 4,000 hours. That's wild, bro. That's a lot of hours, bro. That's a lot of fucking hours. And it's in a time period. You have to get it in a crunch of like 30 days or some shit like that. Really? Well, I think there's like tutorials on how to do it quick, man. I should like get into it, right?
Well, a 3-week free trial of NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV means more hunches.
Buffalo.
Hey, I'm gonna take a break, bro. I'm gonna go eat like bread or something. This liquid ice has got me screwed up, man. I feel like a duck. Gotta eat some bread. I'm gonna be back on YouTube though in like 20 minutes, 10 minutes. Hey, follow me on TikTok too. Make that account, DJ. There ain't even many people in there, bro. And like, the people in there, I sometimes diss them. It's kind of funny. Because I can't get mad at people on TikTok, like that Argentina guy on here. It kicked me off. It'll just kick me off. It'll say I'm doing hate speech. Oh, you don't want it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Letting that liquor talk, huh? You're like, yeah, I'll get the TikTok. Fuck it. But you don't have to add her. You can, if you don't follow her, DJ, then you won't see her posts. That's what you're not getting. My ex has a whole family, bro. I don't even care about that. I'm sure she does have TikTok. I don't know about it, though. You know? You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I keep thinking this is going to work. Yeah, she was supposed to have a family with me.
Lipstick stain
I got them in a crunch. It seems like when I go live, they leave me. I'm trying to get it like just at the ceiling line. About your face, about your grin. Before you left our humble den, did you jump into water, climb a tree, have a daughter, chase a bee without me? That song's way good, bro. That
Saving on your education should be a
sex
right,
offender,
not a competition. Hey.
That guy lost all of his money. He got sex offenders charge. But I listened to his music before I knew about that, so and he's way good, man. But he's a roofier. He's the type you don't want to leave your drink around. That's for sure. You want to make sure that shit makes a cracking noise when you open it. Yeah. Apparently, but like, it was allegations. He got really famous, and then like this girl said like something, and he did lose like a label over it. But like, let's be real, man. Just because you drank a little bit, or you know whatever narcotics you're on, like it goes both ways, man. Like, I know the male usually incites it, but like, still, man, it's kind of dumb. So it got my buddy Will, but he was acting fucking crazy. He got like a filming charge. Like, who does that? I was like, what are you doing? Filming. I mean, it was consensual, but like, you're not supposed to film people without their permission. So he found out that the hard way. They fried his ass too. They fried his ass for a long time, bro. Yeah. But the girl was scandalous, bro. It's not like an innocent, like, oh, like thing. This girl was a hood girl, bro. She held him up hostage the next day, and they tied him up to the radiator with fucking duct tape, and they held him hostage with an SKS, bro. Like, literally. They had a fucking SKS assault rifle, dude, and they went into his apartment with it. And they held him hostage, and they took everything he had. They blackmailed him. It's like I don't even know. Like, that's what he told me. It was like an SKS, so I don't know if it was, but it was like it's basically like an AK-47, you know, something like that, you know. But like, they got his ass, and then they blackmailed him, and then they still pressed charges on him after he paid him, or something like that. Maybe he didn't pay him, and that's why they pressed charges. And the girl always wins. So this scandalous girl won. She's sitting in court. She couldn't win the one case, saying it was consensual because of the evidence saying that it was consensual, but she did get the other one, which was the filming, which is way bad, dude. Like, if you do get, you're on the list if that happens. Like, if you do even the minor offense, you pee on a fence wrong, your ass is grass, bro. At least they put descriptions in, like, those people's, like, what they did and shit, you know? At least they gave them that, you know, and didn't just stick a fucking label on all of them the same. But, like... crazy. That guy went through more probably probation than a fucking actual, like, offender, you know? It's crazy. He got like 10 years probation for that, you know? It's wild, bro. Plus he was addicted to like heroin and shit too, so that guy was doomed.
Gonna try for the kingdom if I can, 'cause it makes me feel like I'm a man when I put a spike into my vein, and I tell you things aren't quite the same when I'm rushing on my run, and I feel just like Jesus' son, and I guess that I just don't know, and I guess that I just don't know.
Yeah, he did prison time too. Oh yeah, I forgot I was getting off, bro. I was about to just get off for a little bit. I might as well stay on until I gotta go. I gotta till level this ground with a tiller. Do it by myself, bro. I could go live when I'm tilling. Where you at, Ohio? Where you at, Ohio? You're DJ, you're in Texas? DJ, where you at? Kentucky? What time zone is that? So what time is it for you right now? Same time as you? Kentucky, huh? Why do I know where to... Hey, Siri, pull up a map of Kentucky.
You'll need to turn on location services for that. Want to turn it on just... Here it is on the map. That's not the same time zone as me, man.
No way that is, bro. You're below Indiana, bro. What time is it for you, though? Is it 1 o'clock? Or it's 3 o'clock for you? Oh, you're far left, so it's 2 o'clock? It's 2:05? What? Far left. Oh, I'm gonna track you. Tracking you down. You're all the way in that little widget? Bro, tell me you're on the Mississippi River, DJ. Tell me you got that little slice of Mississippi, bro. I'll sail down there on a raft, bro. We got property on the Mississippi. We're gonna turn into Airbnbs. Nah, you don't. No, don't tell me. No, I'm not asking you that. No. Are you near the Mississippi though? Dude, look at how curvy the Mississippi is right there, bro. That is wild, bro. Look at the Mississippi, what it does. It goes in fucking reverse for a little bit, dude. That's wild, bro. Like up by us. See what it looks like. Yeah, it's boring, dude. Yeah, this shit's boring, bro. Has a lot of islands though. Like, let's look at Wisconsin here. This is prime land, bro. Damn, this town only has 400 people in it, bro. Right on the fucking river, dude. That's wild. It was established in 1673. I don't know. This one's a little bit too close. I think I've been to this one by boat. 400 people though, man. Your town has 9? That's wild. This is only an hour and 30 minutes away. Interesting. I wish you could do like Street View on this shit. This little apple. You know what I'm saying? There is a legend of a place. Look at it. Look for it. It's called Lover's Pass. The fucking Lover's Pass, dude. It's one of the. It's like an abandoned little island. What do you call it? I don't know if I could. I think you need a yacht to get like all the way up and down, like a Mississippi Queen. But down, I don't think you need gas. Like, it just would be like you need control. I don't think you could just float down it either. I don't know. You would need gas, wouldn't you? Taking that main channel would be kind of weird, man. Like, how would you get your raft down each dam lock without like flowing over the edge? You know what I'm saying, DJ? You know the big Mississippi dams? And they got like a little part that you go into and then they drain it and then you come out the other side. I would scare the fuck out of me, bro. Imagine you're in a tube. You're just swimming all the way down the Mississippi with a tent. Hey Siri, is it possible to go down the main channel of the Mississippi with no engine?
Okay, I found this on the web for Is It Possible to Go Down the Main Channel of the Mississippi with No Engine? Check it out.
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking talking about. Oh, this is like a government website. Oh no. Previous advice on floating the Mississippi. On my bucket list for 50 is to float the Mississippi from the headwater up to the delta. Dude, this guy's on it, bro. He's got a kayak. Dude, kayak, DJ. Oh. I gotta stop smoking. Now. Now. I gotta stop smoking now, DJ. Floating down the Mississippi. Fuck yeah.
Local nonprofit is getting creative to keep itself afloat during this tough time. Eric Mishi is the executive director of Spare Key, an organization that helps families when someone is seriously sick or injured.
That fucking that strain I was getting in here smelled so fucking bad. It was coming from like Colorado by this guy that like was just straight savage, bro. He must have got like some super lemon haze or something, dude. Cause this shit was just aggressive. Like it was hurting me, dude. Like it was just like it was hurting me, dude. Cause like it was so carcinogenic and like strong, and it would like just make you kind of weird. But like it was, I had to like at one point I was just like sitting in here doing it, but like it stunk too bad, dude. The whole house. Even having it in here, like not even smoking it in here, just having like a dugout with it in there, you know, like a little dugout with like a little bit in it would just be enough to, like, if you walked into the house, you'd be like, whoa. Oh, they did. So I ended up going to these, you know. But it's so much nice. It's so nicer to have the regular. So much nicer, bro. You feel better. I wouldn't do it in here, actually. I would always go outside. Like, except for when I, like, in the beginning stages, when I was, like, way depressed and stuff, I would just do it in here. I didn't even care, bro. Honestly, no one was coming over here anyway. And no one said anything either. I just fucking Chief Keefing, dude. But I wasn't in this room either. I wasn't in this room. I was in another room upstairs, and my brother was in this room. Being a bum with his girlfriend, creating a baby down here. Or something. I don't know what they were doing. Yeah. The quiet's kind of weird, bro. All right, let's look at this newsreel.
Will begin a journey down the Mississippi River to help raise money for the organization. Photojournalist Matt Passel caught up.
DJ, imagine, you know them turtle trackers? Imagine putting a raft tracker on you and be like, please, guys, give me money. I need anything. I'm sailing down the Mississippi. Anyone on the Mississippi, please pull up. I will be on the GPS. Download this app. And they log into it and they can see your exact location.
The SS Hail Mary out on the Mississippi River, and it's going to float. That's the plan. We're going to take it out on the river. We're going to make sure the motor works, that it floats. Because this thing is going to...
Motherfuckers don't even know if the motor works, dude. We're going to sail down from Minnesota to New Orleans. We're going to put it in the water. We're going to make sure the motor works. We got a fucking tank of gas. Dude.
For 2 months going down the Mississippi River and hoping that people feel
2 months. 2-month journey. There's no fucking way, bro. Hey Siri, how long would it take to float down the entire Mississippi?
The short answer to how long it will take to float down the Mississippi River is around 3 months. This answer is from
Bro.
This journey and hopefully
Bro. Oh. DJ, that's some old time shit, bro. That's some old time shit. I was set off on this journey, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it kind of shit, bro. That would be epic, bro. I'm gonna convince my cousin to invest in a raft. This motherfucker just I'm gonna go half and half with him, bro. I'm gonna make some kind of river raft blueprint with him. Maybe not make it, but just like design it, bro. I already got a water tank. Look. DJ, I already got water. Got a guitar. I could just sit out there. Ding, 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 ding. You know, grow on the main channel. Be like, yo, yo, yo. Dude, that's actually a fucking dream, bro. 3-month journey. And then imagine this, DJ. It takes you 2 days to drive back. You know? And then restart it again. 6-month journey. You know? Bam. I mean, think about that. You could constantly flow that bitch. Live off of fish. Bro. It takes 3 months to float down the Mississippi. Are you down to design a blueprint for a raft?
If I can, cause it makes me feel like I'm a man when I put a spike into my hand.
Dude, it would have to think so much. You'd have to think so much of what you would need. My cousin replied instantly, yes. He said, yes. He was telling me he's trying to do something, bro, that was epic, bro. And I told him, man, I'll find something. Dude, that Mississippi's a fucking journey, bro. That would be sketch. Floating down the Mississippi. I mean,
we're out scouting this summer.
Bro, DJ, there's just people fucking, bam, going down that bitch in kayaks, dude. I've never seen a kayaker, dude, go down the Mississippi. I go there weekends sometimes. I guess that's not enough. This got me thinking a lot, man. I'm gonna call someone. All right, I'm out of here. DJ, if you're in here, I'm out of here.